In this video, I am going to describe how to manage the change request in project. Of course, there will be change in the project life cycle, but as a project manager, it is very important to manage the changes effectively. Sometimes the success of the project depends how effectively manage the changes that comes from the different stakeholders. So I'm going to describe a flow chart that need to be followed for the change management during the project life cycle. Here the first step is the change request is coming from when any change request, formal change request coming from any stakeholders to the project manager. The project manager first need to update the change log. That means the project manager have to have enlisted the change request in the change log. Then the project manager have to do the impact analysis of the change which was requested by the stakeholder. For doing impact analysis, PM can consult with the project team or any other subject matter expert. The CR can impact the cost, schedule, scope or quality of the project outcome. So it is very important for the project manager to manage the change request. Then try to minimize the effect of the change request. Then the project manager have to discuss with the impact with the customer or the stakeholders who has requested the change. If the stakeholders is agree with the impact that is going to come from the change request, then the project manager will pass this change request to the change control board. Change control board is a board where number of persons working together, they has the authority to approve or reject that change request. This is performed by perform integrate change control process. If that change request is approved by the change control board, then update the project baseline, update the project management plan and other project management document. Then implement the CR. The change should be implemented and see the change request. The project team have to implement the change request. That is done through the direct and manage project work, and it also have to communicate it to the stakeholders who already raise the change request. Then inspect the CR implementation through the quality control process. After that, validate the CR implementation. That means monitoring and control process have to use to validate the change request implementation. If the change request is not approved by the change control board, then also need to update the change log. Then the project manager will communicate the project stakeholders who was requested for the change. So this process, the change request managing process is very important for the exam point of view. In the real exam, we can get about 10 to 15 questions from this process. What are the steps we have to follow for managing the change? So in a nutshell, we can say when the project manager will receive any change request, that should be formal. After receiving the change request, the project manager have to log it to the change log. Then the project manager have to do the impact analysis. After doing the impact analysis, project manager have to inform the stakeholders what is the impact is coming from that change. If the stakeholders or customer is agree, then the project manager has to pass the change request to the change control board. If the change control board approve the change request, then the project manager have to update the project plan and other project related document. Then the project manager have to implement that CR, and the project manager also have to communicate the stakeholders your change is going to be implemented. Then as a project manager need to be inspect the CR implementation, then validate the CR implementation. If the CR is not approved by the change control board, then the project manager also have to update the change log and need to communicate with the stakeholders that need to inform the stakeholders that the change control board has rejected his CR. So I think this concept will be clear you how to manage the change in the project. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any question about this, you can make a comment in the comment section, or if you want to know anything more, just give your comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video.